Hello, this is Tero Pesonen at 3GPP 103 plenary meeting in Maastricht with Peter Schmitt, the CT chair. It's such a wonderful occasion for me to have you here again, talking to the critical communications community. So how has the meetings been so far, and how does the work look like?
First of all, thank you for giving me the chance to talk to the TCCA guys. And up to now, the meeting went well. At least it's a progress, everything was fine, but we will see this later on. I've prepared some slides to reflect this.
Okay, let's get the slides on. Okay, here are the slides. I leave the screen for you.
Okay, thank you, Tero. So this is a short summary on topics related to TCCA. So here's just an overview what I would like to talk about some introduction, Series 18 status, and so on, and some future considerations. So introduction. So in this plenary cycle, we had a few number of Release 17 and earlier corrections, which is a good sign. This means all these pre-releases are in a good shape, and it also means that all the delegates were focused on Release 18. So we have agreed 15 acceptance sheets from the different groups in summer in total, which is also a good sign. Usually something in Release 17 we had much more. And due to this progress, we can declare now stage 3 for Release 18 as frozen. And so also we would like to have a detailed on this. There's a work plan on the 3 web page. So you can get a detailed overview. And also in the Q2 of 24, we will have, we're expecting a number of corrections and alignments for Release 18. We will come back to this further on. So just regarding Release 18 status, so we had agreed a huge number of CRs. So 1,900 CRs were approved in this plenary. Compared to last plenary, it was only 1,300. And also we have one new work item for Release 18, which is also not usual at the stage 3 freeze to agree on a work item, but sometimes this happens. So and we have also sent 17 TSs for approval to this plenary from CT working groups. And we have no new specification to be allocated. So all specifications are on the servers now, and we only need to add corrections to them. Here's a work plan, just the extract of topics related to TCCA. So you see a lot of them are at 100%. Only a few of them regarding 5G browser. There are small issues left over in CT1 and CT6, similar to 5MBMS phase 2. Here we have also a small issue left open in CT3. And 3 work items are behind the schedule. And so here the first one is enhanced mission critical push to talk architecture phase 4. So here we are at 90%. So CT1 has some topics left over, but the delegates are very positive that they can complete this work in the next quarter, where we have 2 meetings. The same for mission critical ad hoc group communications. Here we are also a little bit behind, but also CT1 is very positive to complete this work. Same for gateway view functions for mission critical communication. And all the other documents listed here are completed. And let's come to this new work item. This is maybe also for interest for TCCA, as it introduces a new improved codec. This was pushed by CT4, by SA4, and now CT1, CT3, and CT4 has to adopt their signaling to support the signaling and this new codec for better speech quality. And then we still have 2 study items open in CT working groups, but study items are not related directly to a release. They are belonging to the release where they are completed. So up to now, they are started in release 18. And if they are completed in the next quarter, they will be release 18 study items. If later, then they will become automatically release 19 study items. Just for your introduction. Then as a summary, so in we agreed in CT plenary that CT working groups will prioritize release 18 in topics in Q2. And they will also do a final check that the stage 2 and stage 3 are in line, because stage 2 has done some corrections in their documents in the last quarter in their meetings in February. So we need now to check these if they are alignments with stage 3 or if there are additions or changes to stage 3. And then CT working groups have to adapt this. So CT1, CT3, and CT4 have scheduled 2 face-to-face meetings in Q2. I especially highlight this because CT6 has just 1 meeting in Q2, and they have their meeting in May, and all the others have their meeting in April and May. And this is also a request to TCCA guys. Please check if your requirements are correctly covered and reflected in stage 3. And if you find some misalignments, you have 2 meetings time to check and align that everything is in line with your requirements. Then some future considerations. So according to the current status and what we identified as open in CT 104 in June, we can declare the Open API freeze, so we can declare the code freeze there. And as a reminder, 3 work item descriptions or work items where we are working on, they have some requirements coming directly from TCCA, and they got exceptions. So if you are, please check these also, and if you identify something, please provide input to the working group meetings. In this plenary, we also had continuous discussion on 6G. So the overall outcome is that we have agreed some study items in release 20 timeframe for 6G, and this will be in RAN, SA, and CT. And just as a reminder, CT will start with later than SA with their studies, as CT needs some input, especially from SA2, on the architecture, which will be used in 6G. And based on these inputs, CT can then analyze what needs to be improved or considered for 6G. And the first 6G release is still expected to be release 21, and the timeline will be further discussed in 26. Up to now, we couldn't agree on a fixed timeline for 6G. And that's the short summary on the issues from plenary 103.
Yes, thank you very much, Peter. Wonderful to notice that the mission critical topics got the extensions, and the community is confident to be able to keep them in this release. So in Shanghai in June is the next plenary, so then we will get an update and hear most likely that everything is at 100%. With this, I'd like to thank you very much and wish you very successful meetings, and looking forward to see you next time in Shanghai, China in June.
Thank you, Tero, and thank you that you give me the chance to provide the status of the TCCA topics to you and your group.
Thank you very much, and stay tuned. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.